Many Christians believe that when Jesus returns in the sky, in a heavenly return, the world will not know it. And when the rapture happens, they said people will just vanish and the world will not know what just happened. So they believe that the heavenly return of Jesus and the rapture will happen in secrecy. But what I want to tell you is that when Jesus returns in the sky on the cloud, everyone will see it, and all the world will see the rapture happening, and it's all in the Bible. So Matthew chapter 24 actually exactly describes what I just told you. So it sequentially describes that after the Great Tribulation, Jesus will return on the sky on the cloud, and it describes the proceedings of the rapture itself. So if you watch this video, you will all see that described in the book of Matthew chapter 24. And also there is a reason why I believe that the return of Jesus and rapture, it will all be broadcast live on TV. So it will be the greatest spectacle the world has ever seen. And that event will be the Jesus' return on the sky and the rapture. So I will show you the description of the rapture in the book of Matthew 24. So this is verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from heaven. The powers of the heavens will be shaken. The sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven. And then all tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So it says, after the tribulation, the Son of Man, Jesus, will come on the cloud of heaven. So Jesus returns 2 times. So the first time he will return on the cloud, on the sky. And the second time, he will return on the white horse. So when Jesus returns on the cloud, the rapture will happen because the angels will lift all the people up to the sky, to Jesus. And why does Jesus return on the white horse for the second time, which will be the earthly return, not the heavenly return? He will touch down on earth, because at that time, Jesus will touch down on the earth, and the army of the Antichrist will gather toward the Jerusalem, and there will be a war, and that war is the Armageddon war. So for the second time, Jesus will return, and that time will be on earth, and he will have a sword from the mouth, and he will be on the white horse because he will fight on that horse in the Armageddon war. So it says here, Matthew 24, Jesus will return on the clouds of heaven. So he will return on the sky. And at that time, verse 31, he will send his angels with a great sound of trumpet, and they will gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So this is the rapture. So when Jesus returns on the cloud, he will send the angels. And it doesn't say the angels will gather from one end of earth to the other. It says they will gather together his elect from one end of heaven to the other. So one end of sky to the other. So this is describing the angels lifting all the elect people up to the sky, and they will gather in the sky all the people toward Jesus. So this is exactly describing the rapture. So this is talking about the heavenly return on the sky and the rapture happening in Matthew 24. And it happens after the Great Tribulation. And what does it say here? Verse 30. And then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So, all the world will see when Jesus returns on the sky and when rapture happens. And because at that time, Jesus will be visible to everybody. So he will stand on the cloud. So this supernatural event is happening. So they are already seeing Jesus on the cloud, on the sky, standing. So there is no reason why the worldly people will not see the angels flying down to get the people. There's no reason why. They're already seeing Jesus. So the rapture will be totally visible to the world as well. So they will see the angels flying down toward the people and lifting them up. So when I imagine that happening, I feel that at that time, even I will feel some kind of anxiety. Because when you see the angels flying down to get people, then I would be wondering, would an angel fly toward me as well? And when the angel finally approaches me and get hold of me and start lifting me up to Jesus, then it will be a total joy, and it will be literally a rapture. And also, I believe that that whole event will be broadcast live to the whole world. Why is that? Because I believe Jesus will return, and I don't know where it will be. I don't know if it will be North America or Asia or Europe, I don't know. But he will return to one place, and he will be visible to that part. So the earth is round, so the other part will not be able to see Jesus directly. So because of that, Jehovah's Witnesses, they say, because Jesus will return and the Bible says all the people will see Jesus, but Jesus can only return to one part of the earth, so the other side will not be able to see Jesus. So that's why this verse cannot be interpreted literally. That's what they say. And also some people believe that maybe Jesus will return and he will stay on the cloud maybe for 24 hours. So as the earth revolves, the other side will be able to see Jesus too. But I believe the return of Jesus will not last that long, because it will be a little bit weird, because Jesus will be standing there, and I don't believe that Jesus will stand there for 24 hours. So I believe maximum 1 hour or 2 hours, I believe Jesus will stand on the cloud. And the angels flying to get people, I don't believe it will take long. So I believe it won't be a short event, but maybe it will last maximum 1 or 2. That's reasonable to me. So one part of the earth will see Jesus' return directly. So how can the other part of the earth see the return of Jesus? I believe that the whole event will be broadcast live on TV. So this is what will happen. So it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened. So at that time, the great tribulation is still going on, and a lot of Christians, they are being tortured. So they are thinking, when will Jesus return? I can't hold out this pain any longer. And at that time, the great upheaval of this heaven and earth will begin. So in the Bible, it says, at that time, raise your face, because the redemption is nigh. So when they are being tortured, and suddenly the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven will be shaken. So it will be like a huge upheaval of this whole universe. So when that starts to happen, they will look up, And then they will feel that, oh, the return of Jesus is close. And then they will see the sign of the Son of Man. So at first they will see like a speck on the sky, and it'll be like a bright spot on the sky. And as it gets closer, it will get bigger, and then everybody will see it's Jesus. And then the whole world will be able to see Jesus. And then there will be so much commotion and confusion. And then all the TV stations will start broadcasting live. And there will be reporters with cameras. And then on TV, they will see Jesus standing on the cloud. And they will see angels start flying down to the people. And it will be like, they will be reporting it live, but they will be in so much terror because Jesus has returned and they know they are not right with Jesus. And it says here, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn. So all the people on the earth will be able to see Jesus return. And it will be a greatest spectacle the world has ever seen. And for the elect, it will be a total rapture and joyous event. And when an angel starts flying down towards you, and then he picks you up and then start flying toward Jesus, it will be a total joy. And I wish that all the viewers of this video will participate in that rapture. I wish you blessings from the Lord.